This is the OTB Television Network, a service of Capital District Off-Track Betting.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's edition of Horses and Courses. Kicking off 2017, we have 22 races to bring you. Up first, the shortest one of the week at Tampa Bay, the 5 furlong Turf Dash.
And they're off. Away and running in perfect order. Morning Fire breaks for the lead. There goes Incensed, shooting through toward the rail, and now challenging for the early lead. And the heavy favorite Power Alert is away alertly, and now he emerges with the lead. 2.5 lengths farther back to Super Spenders. They fly to the far turn. It's Power Alert now moving up and taking command. One Lucky Step moves up on the outside now to be second. Fast Flying Rumor coming under ride and not responding third. Incensed was checked sharply for Racing Room on the outside fourth. Hold on Smoky. Super Spender is now underway. He'll need Racing Room down along the inner rail as they turn from Power Alert. The odds-on favorite has the lead, and One Lucky Step, and Gonzalez sets him down for the drive on the outside second. Then it's 3 lengths farther back to Fast Flying Rumor. Inside the final furlong, it's still Power Alert in front. One Lucky Step gamely trying to run at the leader. Incensed is back running again after a horrible trip, flying on and might get up for second, but Power Alert too much today. Incensed comes on to get up for second, and Fast Flying Rumor was third, and the running time on the board a sharp 55.25.
Power Alert, Daniel Santino, the 4-5 favorite, going out for Brian Lynch. They go to the front. They win by a comfortable 3.5. Returning $3.60. Incensed finished second. Fast Flying Rumor finishes third. Over to Gulfstream Park, headed back to December 26th, the Margate Stakes.
In the gate. And they're off in the Margate. Out wide, Banry and Bodacious Bay both begin nicely, but here's Dad's Kiddo moving to challenge, and Imperia from down toward the inside. She'll be part of the pace as they run out of the chute. Mo Green splits horses to join the vanguard. Just behind the speed is Giddy Up. Then down toward the inside races Sugar Cone with My Awesome Mom on the far outside. The early trailer is Little Priscilla, but she's not far behind. There's 4 lengths from first to last as Alberto Delgado and Dad's Kiddo now throttle open. They lead clearly by 1.5 lengths. Racing second on the outside is Banry toward the inside, Mo Green third. From fourth it's Bodacious Babe, then to the outside My Awesome Mom. Imperia gets the shuffle. Sugar Cone tries to rally, and so does Little Priscilla after the opening quarter was just 23 flat. Around the far turn they go. Dad's Kiddo has been in front for every step of the way. From the outside and second is Bodacious Babe. Back third inside Mo Green. Ridden hard from fourth and not gaining is Banry. Imperia down toward the inside. Then Sugar Cone and Little Priscilla. And Giddy Up will have to giddy up from there. Last of all, with 1/4 mile to go. Bodacious Babe, very confidently handled by Nick Juarez, just took over and moves away by 2.5. Dad's Kiddo second, Mo Green third. Sugar Cone has horse, no place to work yet. Down the outside in My Awesome Mom. 1/8 mile to go. Bodacious Babe roused on the top end and works with a 3-length lead. Mo Green clearly into second. The battle's on for third. Sugar Cone, My Awesome Mom, and Little Priscilla, but the Margate to Bodacious Babe. Mo Green second, My Awesome Mom third. Sugar Cone fourth. Little Priscilla fifth. 123-3, the running time.
Bodacious Babe with Nick Juarez in the saddle. James Seville sends out the winner, wins by a comfortable 3.25, returns 11.60. Mo Green finishes second. My Awesome Mom finishes third. Big card on New Year's Eve. Up first, the Tropical Park Derby.
They're in the gate. And they're off in the Tropical Park Derby. From the center, Franklin Towers gets the first call. From the inside, Mighty Mo is showing speed. Moving over from the top shelf, Stockyard will land third early. Joe Bravo takes hold of Giant Run to race from fourth, and Burliners to his inside. Then it's a length back to Oscar-nominated. Floated about 3.5 wide into that first turn as two-step time is racing between horses. It's a stretch of another 3 to Gimlet, followed by Strike Midnight, then Inspector Lindley, and the trailer is JR's Holiday. To the backstretch they go after covering 1/4 in 23. And 4. Up top, Franklin Towers by a length. From second, Stockyard. From third and tucked in, Mighty Mo. On hold, fourth is Giant Run. Close enough if good enough. And at the rail, Burliner. 3 wide, Oscar nominated with 2-step time. Inspector Lindley starts to progress with an inside lane. In between horses goes Gimlet. Out wide, Strike Midnight. And JR's Holiday at the back. The opening half mile was 47-3. And there's less than half a mile to go in the 41st Tropical Park Derby. On top, Franklin Towers only narrowly. In the 2-path and turning up the pressure is Mighty Mo, who came off cover to race after the leader. Stockyard is 3 wide. Giant Run is waiting in the wings while 4th ahead of Oscar nominated. He's tacking on well for Leparoux 5th. Then Burliner, 2-step time. Outside and Strike Midnight. From the far outside is Gimlet. Inspector Lindley is going to ride the rail. He'll need a way through under John Velasquez as they turn for home. Many chances as they swarm in on the top horses. Giant Run, the first to come under pressure, and he's also the first to strike to the lead now. From the back, and Oscar nominated tries to get after him in between horses. It's 2-step time in deep stretch of the Tropical Park Derby, and Giant Run and Joe Bravo with a Giant Run, and they'll win it. Close for second. Oscar nominated might have nodded out 2-step time. Then Gimlet and Inspector Lindley in 140 flat.
Giant Run, the offspring of Giants Causeway, scores the upset victory. Tom Albatrani, Joe Bravo, $19.80. The favorite at 2-1, Oscar nominated, finishes second. 2-step time finishes third. Now time for the fillies and mares on the turf at 1 mile and 3/16, the Via Borghese.
In the gate. And they're off in the Via Borghese. Good start toward the inside for Desiree Clary, who's heading off for the early lead. In the center, here's Page moving up, and Paco Lopez is offensive-minded with Page. She'll lead as they come to the wire the first time. Dad's Princess moves to her from second with Daring Duchess in third. Flip Cup is along the rail. Desiree Clary broke running, but she settled back fifth in front of Happiness. She's dropped over to race 3 wide from the 12 post, and she's a length better than Biddy Kitty. In between horses goes Trophy. She's about 5 lengths off the lead. Out wide on the course is Evidently. In between horses goes Sigue Regalancita. At the rail, it's Promotional, and Sky Painter is last of all as they head to the backstretch. The opening quarter was 24-3, and up top, Dad's Princess and Luca Panici have now cleared the lead. They lead it by 2.5. Daring Duchess is second. Page is third. Desiree Clary is on hold while fourth. Tucked in fifth is Flip Cup. Racing from sixth is Happiness, about 7 lengths off the lead. Then down at the inside goes Biddy Kitty. To her outside, it's Evidently. Promotional is at the rail. Out widest of all is Sigue Regalancita. Trophy is now shuffled to second last, and Sky Painter continues last as they move with half a mile to go. The opening half mile was 49-3, and they swing to the far turn. Dad's Princess in front by 2 after 3 quarters in 1:13-4. Daring Duchess is second. Down at the rail, that's Page in third. Desiree Clary in the 2-path. Happiness 3 wide. Evidently is 4 wide. Flip Cup is asked to quicken. Lost a bit of ground while 5 lengths off the lead. Promotional is next. Trying to run on from the back is Biddy Kitty as they run to the top of the stretch. Dad's Princess turns first with a narrow lead. Desiree Clary in the pink colors down the center of the race course. In between horses, Page is trying to secure room. She has a rail run, and Promotional's just behind her. Flip Cup coming again on the outside. Here's Flip Cup with good-looking energy. Up the rail, it's Page. Between them, Desiree Clary. Page has the lead. Page won it. It's Page and Paco Lopez to get the score. Got close after that. Desiree Clary and Flip Cup in 1:54-1.
Page with Paco Lopez in the saddle. Christophe Clement with a turf winner that pays $44.80. Desiree Clary finishes second. Flip Cup at better than 40-1 finishes third. The 9-5 favorite, Happiness, not so much, finishes ninth. Up next, 2 miles on the turf, the H. Allen Jerkins.
In the gate. They're off in the Allen Jerkins Stakes. Level beginning. From the center, Indebted and Applicator win the start. Down at the inside, Top Striker comes away in the top flight. Made in Detroit will land 4th early, followed by Tobias. Then to the outside, trying to get over is Spanish Squeeze. Already over is English Illusion. Taglib is between horses. Good and Proper is at the rail, a length better than Quiet Force. Followed at the rail by Hunter O'Reilly. He's dropped over to race on the fence from the 9 post. He's in front of Montclair and Generous Kitten. And Snag is 14th and last as they chase the speed of Applicator around the first turn. It's long shot Applicator doing the heavy lifting in the early stages here. He leads it by a length and a half. Made in Detroit is second. Corey Lannery is up on the outside with Spanish Squeeze in third. Racing from fourth, it's Indebted. Then down along the inside goes the Hurdle Horse. Top Striker, fifth, about 5 lengths off the lead. English Illusion is tugging already. He wants to do a little bit more, but it's far too soon for that. Along the inside goes the gray Tobias. Then it's Taglib. Quiet Force is 3 wide. Good and Proper is at the rail. Then comes Hunter O'Reilly and Generous Kitten. They travel as a team. 2 lengths back to the team at the back, Snag and Montclair. The opening quarter was 24-3, fairly aggressive for the level. They went a half mile and 51 flat. They round the far turn for the first time. It's Applicator, going to go it as long as he can up top. He leads it by 3 over Made in Detroit and Spanish Squeeze, a joint second. On hold fourth is Indebted. Then Top Striker, he saved ground under the wire the first time by Jose Lescano. He's racing about 4 lengths behind. Quiet Force is next. In between horses, Spanish Illusion, as he's still tugging. Out wide goes the outside Generous Kitten. In between horses is Taglib. Then Good and Proper and Hunter O'Reilly. Second last is Snag, and Montclair's on his outside. They pass the fans in the stands for the first occasion here in the Alan Jerkin Stakes. And under the wire the first time, it's Applicator in front. Spanish Squeeze is there second. Back third is Made in Detroit. Indebted is fourth. Top Striker is fifth. Tobias inside and racing in sixth. The head of Quiet Force seventh. English Illusion is between horses eighth. Ninth along the rail is Taglib. 10th outside is Generous Kitten. Racing 11th inside is Good and Proper. 12th outside is Hunter O'Reilly. 13th is Snag. And 14th and last is Montclair with less than a mile to journey. The opening mile was 1:43 flat, and they bend into the backstretch. It's been Applicator from the outset. He leads it by a length and a quarter. Spanish Squeeze is second. Lescano takes Top Striker off the fence. He's in the 3-path now, racing a joint third with Indebted and Angel Cruz on his outside. Then it's Made in Detroit, followed by Tobias between horses. On his outside is Quiet Force for the Abreu barn. Then English Illusion. At the rail, Taglib. He needs racing room. He's ridden quietly. Hunter O'Reilly is 3 wide. Generous Kitten is between horses. Good and Proper has lost ground. Snag has been 13th throughout, and Montclair continues 14th and last. And now the pace quickens. They run to the top of the stretch with Applicator in front. From the far outside, here's a run from Quiet Force. In between horses, it's Indebted. Tobias needs room. They're swarming in, lining up as they turn for home. On the inside, it's Applicator still with the lead. Made in Detroit takes a run. Montclair! Montclair was last, and here he comes now. From the outside in Taglib, it's Taglib and Montclair to settle the score. Hunter O'Reilly's up into third. Taglib driving to the lead, and Taglib and Tyler Gaffalione to win the Alan Jerkins. Montclair from last to second, Hunter O'Reilly third, then Generous Kitten, Tobias fifth in 3:22 and 1. That's a new track record.
Taglib, Tyler Gaffalione in the saddle, the 5-2 favorite for Mike Maker, scores by a length and 3/4, returns $7 even. Montclair finishes second. Hunter O'Reilly finishes third. And wrapping up the year down at Gulfstream Park, 3-year-old fillies in the Tropical Park Oaks.
They're in the gate. And runners away in the Tropical Park Oaks. From the center, Gypsy Eyes bounces away well and looks for the early lead from Try Your Luck, who moves up to her inside to be second. From the far outside, that's Ultra Brad away well. She'll move over from the 13 post to race second in the run to the first turn. Welcoming sets up shop from fourth and Family Meeting, and on the outside, Insta Irma. From between horses goes Sean, situated mid-flight, about 7 lengths off the lead. Then to the inside races Artesian. To her outside goes Okana. It's another length back toward the inside. Second last early is Penjade, and Stella Rose is the trailer as Gypsy Eyes and Lane Luzzy head up the backstretch with the lead. It's Gypsy Eyes by a length. Second is Ultra Brat. Well, Try Your Luck is third. It's a stretch of 2 to Welcoming in fourth, then Insta Irma and Family Meeting, followed inside by Sean. It's a length back to the team of Okana and Island Reward. They're racing about 7 or 8 lengths off the lead. A length better than an improving Penjade. Azalea's on her outside. Second last is Artesian, and Stella Rose has shuffled the trail as they move into the far turn. 24-1 for the opening quarter. The half mile was 48-2. Up top, Gypsy Eyes still leads. To the attack is Ultra Brat second. Welcoming is waiting in the wings, so is Try Your Luck. Trying to run on from the back is Okana. Family Meeting needs room. Not really asking for their best efforts from the mid-flight horses as they run to the top of the stretch after 3 quarters in 1:12-4. Ultra Brat collars Gypsy Eyes off the top of the turn. Into the clear comes Welcoming and Try Your Luck with Family Meeting up the inside. 1/8 of a mile to go. Ultra Brat has the lead. Try Your Luck to the attack second. Family Meeting up the inside tries to make ground, then Try Your Luck, and on Sean's coming on late, but through it all, Ultra Brat and Angel Cruz get the score. Very close for second. Try Your Luck or Sean in 1:41-1.
Angel Cruz scores the huge upset victory, the second longest shot on the board. Graham Motion. Ultra Brat wins by a length, returns $75.40. Runner-up for John Velasquez at 10-1, the 3-1 favorite. Try Your Luck finishes third. The Exacta comes back $992, putting a nice bow on 2016 at Gulfstream Park. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, stakes action from the fairgrounds and Laurel.
Want more rewards? How about this? During the month of January, all Capital Bets account holders earn an additional 2% cash back on combined wagers of $250 or more when wagering on Aqueduct or Gulfstream Park. Capital Bets account holders already earn the best cash rewards in New York State, but now's your chance to get back even more. Every Wednesday and Thursday through the month of January, receive an additional 2% cash back on combined exotic wagers. No points, no gift cards, actual cash from Capital OTB. Now that's more rewards. No matter where in the world you are, the excitement of wagering on horse racing is just a click away. CapitalOTB.com offers live streaming, past performances, race replays, our virtual tote board, analysis and selections from professional handicappers, and a simple, safe, and secure wagering platform. And best of all, you get track prices. Going on now, it's Bet 50, Get 50. Simply open a Capital Bets account, bet $50, and get $50 cash back. CapitalOTB.com. Log on today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Turning our attention to the fairgrounds, a pair of turf stakes races on New Year's Eve. Up first, the boys in the Woodchopper.
And they're off in the Woodchopper Stakes. Good start for One Mean Man. Hey Dakota settles toward the inside for Denny Velasquez. Zapparini in the green cap. Here's the utter spread. Karen Road, and on the outside, Tis Noble. Going to run early here with Karen Road as they head toward the first turn. It's David Flores, the leader, with Karen Road out to the stretch from Tis Noble. With One Mean Man now settled third as these 3-year-olds go to the back of the course with Zapparini in fourth. Mav fifth in between horses. Hey Dakota holds the rail. Then the Queen's Plate champion, Sir Dudley Diggs, settled into this run for Florent Giroux while Cordon trails. 24 seconds flat for the first part. And here's Tis Noble, who's made a bid now to take the lead from at the inside Karen Road. It's Tis Noble coming clear for Mitchell Murrell, heading toward the half-mile pole. Karen Road second, a similar margin to One Mean Man third, getting a good run to 4 furlongs from home. Hey Dakota saving ground from Zapparini, Mav in between horses. Then Sir Dudley Diggs and Cordon trail still. Half-mile clocked by Tis Noble. In 48 and 1/5 seconds, they round the far turn. It's Tis Noble's lead from Karen Road. One Mean Man is quickening. Zapparini right there on the outside in range 2. Toward the inside is Hey Dakota. Cordon is covered up. Mav and Sir Dudley Diggs' bid will be on the stand side. Leaving the far turn under a quarter to go. Here's One Mean Man's charge. 3 quarters in 1 minute 12 and 4/5 seconds. One Mean Man strikes the front. Tis Noble. Cordon finishing nicely up the inside for Alexander Reznikov. Then Hey Dakota one pace with Mav, Sir Dudley Diggs, and Zapparini. It's One Mean Man. One Mean Man for Robbie Alvarado, sticking to the mission, and One Mean Man wins. One Mean Man from Tis Noble.
Robbie Alvarado, riding the 3-1 favorite, scores the victory for Bernie Flint. One Mean Man wins the 3-horse photo finish, returning $8 even for the offspring of Miz and Mass. Tis Noble finishes second, and the only double-digit horse in the odds at 17-1, Cordon, finishes third in the Woodchopper. And now time for the 3-year-old fillies in the Pago Hop.
And they're off in the Pago Hop Stakes. Starter caught them in a nice line. Here's Always Right in the green cap, Gianna's Dream, and on the outside, Frozen Hannah also forwardly placed. Nobody's Fault right there toward the rail. Believe in Birdie comes up to vie early now with Gianna's Dream, who slotted over as they enter the first turn. It's Believe in Birdie who's taken the lead now for Sean Bridgmohan. Comes clear here in the early stages. Gianna's Dream second at the inside with Frozen Hannah in third. Nobody's Fault in fourth. Always Right settled back in fifth position. And then comes Motown Lady, who's a bit rank and passed out deep on the course by Inconclusive. Ready for Chianti with the rail as these 3-year-old fillies go up the back of the course. La Peregrina is settled, and then School Board Prez. Robbie Alvarado and Most Beautiful settles into the Pago Hop run. Now improving on the outside and dropping back to last is Princess Arundel. The quarter was 24 seconds flat as Believe in Birdie has left a half-mile pole behind in 47 and 1/5 seconds. They traverse the far side of the Fairgrounds course, and leading by 7 is Believe in Birdie. They round the far turn. Believe in Birdie takes this big lead through the far turn from Gianna's Dream in second position. Frozen Hannah is third. Always Right up into fourth. Nobody's Fault fifth at the inside as Believe in Birdie turns in front. Then Inconclusive, Motown Lady, La Peregrina, Most Beautiful still some 15 lengths adrift off this leader. Ready for Chianti. We trail back to Princess Arundel and School Board Prez. Into the final furlong. Believe in Birdie rolls up by 7. On the outside, Frozen Hannah looking to get into the exacta from Gianna's Dream, staying on both. Always Right is fourth, well beaten, then Most Beautiful. It's Believe in Birdie. Believe in Birdie won the Pago Hop Stakes by 7.
Believe in Bernie whoops them, ladies and gentlemen. Brad Cox, Sean Bridgmohan wins by the length of the stretch, officially 7 3/4 lengths, much faster than the boys. Daily Racing Form reporting a new course record. We'll take a look at that. Returns $5 even for the victory. Gianna's Dream finishes second, and Longshot at 37-1. Frozen Hannah finishes third. Headed up to Maryland Way for a pair of New Year's Eve stakes races. Up first, the Marylander.
And they're off in the Marylander. A bit of a bobble for Two Charlies at the start. Oh, Dionysus right there is Irish War Cry is up front today. Irish War Cry wasting no time with Undulated on the inside. Undulated now ahead in front. Irish War Cry is a tugging second on the outside. Oh, Dionysus in third out in the clear. Alive and Two Charlies in the back of the pack. Only 5 lengths will cover the field front to back. The outside Irish War Cry eager to go on there under Figure Lynch. The inside Undulated and Trevor McCarthy. Oh, Dionysus under Longhold in third position. Alive is fourth, and last of the inside is Two Charlies heading into the far turn. And it is Irish War Cry who's going on with it now from Undulated. Oh, Dionysus keeping pace with 3 furlongs left to run. Then it's Alive in fourth, and Two Charlies on the inside. Irish War Cry's main challenger is Oh, Dionysus is firing up a big one on the outside as they reach the quarter pole. Top of the stretch, Oh, Dionysus. Irish War Cry is tested on the inside for a little bit more as they straighten on in past the 3/16. Undulated followed by Alive. Into the stretch with a furlong left to go. Oh, Dionysus. Irish War Cry is responding gamely at the rail. At the 16th pole, Irish War Cry. Oh, Dionysus fighting on head-to-head and nose-to-nose. Photo finish. Photo indeed. Irish War Cry and Oh, Dionysus noses apart. Undulated and Two Charlies Alive.
But Irish War Cry scores the victory in the photo finish. The 3-10 favorite for Graham Motion returns $2.60. Odeanis finishes second. Undulated finishes third in the Marylander. Also on the card on Saturday afternoon, the Gin Talking Stakes.
Aiden's Ragdoll. And they're off in the Gin Talking. Ms. Locust Point immediately to the front. Ms. Locust Point quickly opens up 2 lengths. In a blink of an eye, and Ms. Locust Point in front by 3 lengths now. In second spot, it's a gang of 4. Up between horses, Squan's Kingdom is there. The outside is Cold Hearted Pearl, 3 wide. Extreme outside, Star Super. And the thrill is Bubbly, who's punching through in the second group of horses, too. Aiden's Ragdoll and Lucky in Malibu are the 2 in the back. Only 5.5 lengths will cover the field. Ms. Locust Point at even money, charging into the far turn. in control here in the Gin Talking, a length and a half or two in front. Star Super, Squan's Kingdom, and the inside is Bubbly's backed off a bit in fourth. Aiden's Ragdoll is trying to get going from fifth. Lucky in Malibu and Cold Hearted Pearl. 2.5 furlongs left to run. Ms. Locust Point going well. And George Vargas Jr. takes a peek back. Sees Star Super fully extended in second. And Squan's Kingdom is third. They're into the stretch now of the Gin Talking Stakes. Shifting in just a tad is Ms. Locust Point. Now kept right to business with a furlong left to go. And Ms. Locust Point is a 5-length lead on Star Super. Squan's Kingdom is third. And Lucky in Malibu. They're close to the wire. And it's going to be a gate-to-wire score for Ms. Locust Point. She's dialed in to win the Gin Talking by 4 lengths from Star Super. Then it's Lucky in Malibu and Squan's Kingdom and Aiden's Ragdoll.
John Service of Smarty Jones fame sends out the winner, Ms. Locust Point. The even money favorite doesn't disappoint. Returns $4.20. Star Super finishes second. Lucky in Malibu finishes third. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, opening weekend from Santa Anita.
Hey race fans, head down to the all-new Clubhouse Racebook and get in the game. With live horse racing on more than 250 flat-screen TVs, state-of-the-art wagering terminals, fantastic food and drinks, an amazing Vegas-style atmosphere with seating for nearly 900 of your closest friends. Conveniently located at 711 Central Avenue, right off Exit 5 of I-90 in Albany, the Clubhouse Racebook is the better choice.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Turning our attention to the day after Christmas. It's usual opening day for the winter, spring, summer meet at Santa Anita. Kicking off the stakes action down the hill in the San Simeon.
Stand by for a start. Racing. Stormy Liberal and Acceptance away fast with Hobbit's Hero. Betty's Bambino flashing plenty of speed with Iron Rob and Holy Loot, and they're followed closely by Richard's Boy. He's about 3 lengths off the early speed, and then comes Horse Laugh in front of Drummer, He Will. Cape Wolf's a long way back with Ohio. Hobbit's Hero, despite the cutback in distance, has the lead. Half a length to Acceptance. They're followed out wide by Iron Rob, and Stormy Liberal on the inside is close handy with Holy Loot splitting horses, and Betty's Bambino and the hot pink colours within about 4 lengths of the pace. A gap of 4 lengths to Richard's Boy, a long way off to speed today. Drummer on the inside is a touch worse than midfield from Cape Wolf, and then Horse Laugh, He Will, and Ohio at the tail. As they come down past the quarter pole towards the crossing, it's Hobbit's Hero just in front, joined by Acceptance, and Stormy Liberal creeping through underneath. This pair has taken the lead now with 3/16 to go. Holy Loot, Betty's Bambino next from Richard's Boy at the 8th pole, and Stormy Liberal with a 2-length lead. Here comes Betty's Bambino down the middle of the course, and Betty's Bambino resuming his love affair with the hillside course at the Great Race Place, comes away, wins brilliantly off a 22-month layoff from either Stormy Liberal or Richard's Boy.
Betty's Bambino, the offspring of the unbelievable California Stallion Unusual Heat. Joel Rosario in the saddle. Peter Yurton sends out the winner. Returns $15.80 over a turf course listed as good as wet weather in Southern California will plague the opening week. Stormy Liberal finishes second. Richard's Boy finishes third. Up next, Grade 1 action. 3-year-old fillies going 7/8 in the La Brea.
Each filly making her California debut. Racing. Finley's Lucky Charm is away splendidly from gate 3. Constellation is showing some dash, and so too is Kanaya with perfect pick down the outside, and Ola Grey slotting in midfield, unhurried in the early going. Lunar Empress on the inside, 4 lengths off the pace. Light Stream is back at the rear with Chow Chom as they link up with the main trap. And it's Kanaya with Finley's Lucky Charm, the joint leaders from Constellation, who's bustling through in the middle. Enola Gray now on the move out in the 5-path, looming within a length of the front, and Perfect Pick is in the mix with Lunar Empress a close 6th on the rail with a half-mile to go. 2 lengths to Light Stream, moving past Chow Chom. Finley's Lucky Charm on top. Constellation running second. Kanaya losing ground on that pair. Lunar Empress improving along the inside. Enola Gray is out deep with Perfect Pick. And 3 lengths Light Stream. And Chow Chom's been retired from the race with 5/16 left to go. It's Finley's Lucky Charm over Constellation. Enola Gray, Lunar Empress just in behind them. Perfect Pick is a wide 5th. And then comes Kanaya, Light Stream with a mountain of work to do at the 3/16, where Finley's Lucky Charm is still in front from Constellation. Finley's Lucky Charm pulls away under the whip by a length and a half. Constellation is second from Lunar Empress and Enola Gray. Finley's Lucky Charm from Constellation, who's trying ever so gallantly. Finley's Lucky Charm tackled by Constellation, and Constellation nailed Finley's Lucky Charm in the La Brea, with Enola Gray third. Lunar Empress finished fourth.
Jerry Hollendorfer, Flavian Prat at 12-1. Constellation scores the upset victory, returns $27 even. The 9-5 co-choice, Finley's Lucky Charm finishes second. Enola Gray, who I thought had every chance, finishes third. Lightstream, the actual betting favorite at 9-5, finishes fifth. Now time for the 3-year-old boys in the Malibu.
4-1 for Sharp Azteca and 7-2 Mind Your Biscuits. Racing. And Jazzy Times is away brilliantly. Awesome Banner going fast with Sharp Azteca. Jazzy Times a narrow leader as they put the first furlong of the Malibu behind them. Then comes Who's Out, Mind Your Biscuits, 10 Blessings. More Spirit is out rather wide and even deeper to Horse Greedy, 4 lengths off the lead in a bunched field, and Semper Fortis the rail. At the 5/8 pole, Jazzy Times narrowly from Sharp Azteca. A length and a half Awesome Banner, followed on the inside by Mind Your Biscuits. 10 Blessings splits horses, Who's Out, the orange colours, and Semper Fortis creeping through into that group along the fence, and they're followed by More Spirit, and Horse Greedy drops out to the rear. 7 lengths front to back, and Sharp Azteca fully engages Jazzy Times with 3/8 to go and takes the lead by a head. They're 2 lengths clear of Mind Your Biscuits, close enough if good enough. Next is Awesome Banner from More Spirit. 10 Blessings following the rail and nudged along 5 from the lead. Who's Out between runners? Semper Fortis, Horse Greedy, the last couple. Heading for home, 3/16 to run. Sharp Azteca feels a left-handed whip, leads a length and a half to Mind Your Biscuits, and 2.5 lengths to 10 Blessings. Semper Fortis getting up on the inside. Awesome Banner, More Spirit next. Sharp Azteca now a right-handed whip at the 16th. As on the outside, here comes Mind Your Biscuits to gobble him up, and Mind Your Biscuits will draw clear and beat Sharp Azteca half a length in the Malibu Stakes.
Mind Your Biscuits, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Falcone, young man, sends out the Grade 1 winning horse, Joel Rosario in the saddle. Second choice in the wagering, Mind Your Biscuits, returns $9.40. Sharp Azteca finishes second, and the 8-5 favorite, 10's Blessings, finishes third. And wrapping up the opening day card, the Mathis Brothers Mile.
Racing. Blackjack Cat speeds out of gate 2. Moonlight Drive is up there fairly close, now headed by Conquest Enforcer. And down the outside comes Blackout in the hot pink colours with Defiantly, both in search of a front-running position. And Tuskers trying to tuck in. Midfield planted a little bit deep presently. Frank Conversation splits horses. Moonlight Drive getting back midfield on the fence. Middersill, Isotherm, Path of David comprising the trailing trio. Less than 6 furlongs from home, and Conquest Enforcer has the lead by a half length. Blackout sitting outside of him second, and the pace is rapid. They're 2.5 lengths in front of Blackjack Cat and Defiantly. Tusk now getting in fifth, 1 off the rail. To his inside is Moonlight Drive as they pass the 5/8. 2 lengths to Frank Conversation. Middersill well back in the field with Isotherm, and Path of David last of all at the half-mile pole. It's Conquest Enforcer just the leader, still being pressed by Blackout. A length and a half to Blackjack Cat. Defiantly. Tusk is a 3 wide 5th. with 3/8 to go, and then Moonlight Drive, Frank Conversation, Middersill on the inside of Isotherm, Path of David last. At the 5/16 pole, little separating Conquest Enforcer and Blackouts. The former stablemates swinging for home together by 2 lengths to Blackjack Cat defiantly. Middersill making up valuable ground near the inside, and deeper out Moonlight Drive starting to run on well. Past the 8th pole, and Conquest Enforcer leads by 1.5 lengths. Middersill getting into second, and down the outside is Moonlight Drive finishing on well, but Conquest Enforcer still in front. Conquest Enforcer, a successful California debut, beat Middersill, and third in the race was Moonlight Drive.
This is the old Sir Beaufort Stakes, and USC good guy Phil D'Amato sends out the winner. Conquest Enforcer went to the front as the 9-5 favorite under Flavian Prat, wins by 1.25 lengths, returns 560. Middersill finishes second. Moonlight Drive finishes third. Moving ahead to New Year's Eve, up first, the Midnight Loot.
Racing. St. Joe Bay, Navy him off very quickly from Jimmy Bouncer, Tough Sunday. And at the rear is Solid Wager. Putting the first furlong behind them, Navy him goes to the front. Jimmy Bouncer moving up a level second almost with St. Joe Bay, but St. Joe Bay now kicking through again on the inside, and he has the lead at the 5/8 pole. After being headed, St. Joe Bay takes up the running narrowly from Navy Him, who's really keeping the pressure on. They're ahead of Part with a 1/2 length to Jimmy Bouncer out 3 wide past the 1/2 mile. Tough Sunday drafting in behind that line of 3 leaders, and Solid Wager run off his legs as 10 lengths last. At the 3/8 pole, St. Joe Bay 3/4 of a length. Navy Him second, being joined on the outside by Jimmy Bouncer, then Tough Sunday, and 6 lengths to Solid Wager beginning to get underway. At the quarter pole, and a narrow lead for St. Joe Bay. He's had not a moment's peace. On the outside, Jimmy Bouncer now takes a shot at him. Tough Sunday's 2 lengths back with the rail option. And then comes Navy Him, and 2 lengths Solid Wager still running on well. He's within 3 of the lead as Tough Sunday rails to the front. Tough Sunday at the 16th pole, and St. Joe Bay's coming right back at him, and Solid Wager tries to gun them both down late. St. Joe Bay, Solid Wager out wide. Photo, oh, devilishly close. Solid Wager or St. Joe Bay, either way in the Midnight Loot. Tough Sunday third.
And over a racetrack listed as sloppy, we have a dead heat. First dead heat of the year on horses and courses. We have from last to first and first to first. Solid Wager, last to first under Victor Espinoza. The even money favorite, St. Joe Bay. Peter Miller sends out both. 460, 240. Tough Sunday finishes third. And the old San Gorgonio, renamed a couple years ago, the Robert J. Frankel.
Racing. Frenzified just knuckled a little bit leaving the gate. No real harm done. She's up there with a share of the lead with Kerry Bell. No speed on. Pretty Girl 3 wide. Good Year for Roses 4 wide. With a lap left, it's Frenzified and Pretty Girl and Good Year for Roses disputing the lead with Kerry Bell just easing back to 4th and last. On the swing out of the stretch, it's now 3 abreast. At the 7/8 pole, Frenzified, Pretty Girl and Good Year for Roses. And Kerry Bell's going to operate from 4th and last. 1/2 length separating the top trio. Less than that now as Good Year for Roses, moving up out widest of all, puts her Red Shadow Roll in front. She's gone from 3rd to 1st, taking up the running into the back stretch by almost a length from Pretty Girl and Frenzified. And Arroyo pops Kerry Bell off the rail, and she travels up 3 wide to a level second. So they've chopped and changed somewhat. Good Year for Roses leads the way along the back stretch by 1 1/4. Kerry Bell now running second on the outside of Pretty Girl, who's racing on her 3rd continent in a career of only 8 starts. And at the tail, Frenzified, who's beginning to struggle. She's really losing touch with the other runners going into the far turn. Good Year for Roses, widely travelled herself, leads from Pretty Girl around past the 3/8 pole, with Kerry Bell head back on the outside 3rd, niggled along now. Pretty Girl's moving away again from Kerry Bell at this juncture. At the quarter pole, Good Year for Roses travelling very nicely by 2.5 lengths. She's the one to beat for Nakatani, turning for home. Pretty Girl's the only threat. Kerry Bell has folded her tent, and Frenzified's about to join her, but it's 10 from the front past the 8th pole, and Good Year for Roses has travelled very sweetly. Now shaken up with the whip leads Pretty Girl by almost 3 lengths, and it's Good Year for Roses set to score in the Frankel for new trainer Richard Baltus, and Corey Nakatani stamping his return to the saddle with a graded stakes victory. victory. Good Year for Roses beat Pretty Girl 5 lengths. 6 clear of Frenzified, and Kerry Bell, the favourite, has come in last of the 4 runners.
Off the turf at 1 1/8, and a name we haven't said on Horses and Courses for a very long time. Corey Nakatani, ladies and gentlemen, in the saddle on Good Year for Roses. Richard Baltus having a great last 4 or 5 months in Southern California. Wins the off the turfer by 5 1/4. Winner returns $7.60. Pretty Girl finishes second. Frenzy finishes third. And the 7 to 5 favorite, Kerry Bell, finishes fourth and last in the Robert J. Frankel. Up next, formerly a summertime staple, if you will, at Hollywood Park, the Grade 1 American Oaks.
Racing. Lady Velour and Stays in Vegas away very fast with Sassy Little Lila going up to them. A gap of 3 lengths to the rest. Mocat showing some dash down the outside, fresh off the layoffs, going up third now. Back in about 5th spot is Barley Sugar, and she's followed by Dynamic Mrs. K, and deeper out to She's a Milky Way, a bit worse than midfield from How Unusual. Dream Archer on the rail, 2 lengths to Queen Blossom, decked out alongside her, and Cheekaboo is 3 lengths last. The leader is Sassy Little Lila from Stays in Vegas, who switches across her heels and sits a length and a half back second. Lady Velour on the inside, a joint third with Mocat. Barley Sugar fifth, 2 lengths to Dynamic Mrs. K. She's a Milky Way. A length and a half How Unusual with Decked Out together, 10 off the lead. Then Dream Archer ahead of Queen Blossom and Cheekaboo. 5/8 to go. Sassy Little Lila by 1 to Stays in Vegas. Then a 3 wide Mocat, followed by Lady Velour, Barley Sugar. 2 lengths to the grade Dynamic Mrs. K. She's followed along the back stretch by She's a Milky Way when they reach the half-mile pole, and a couple of lengths to How Unusual. Then Decked Out, Dream Archer is third last from Queen Blossom, and Cheekaboo bringing up the rear. Sassy Little Lila, a length and a quarter at the 3/8 pole from Stays in Vegas, and Mocat the outside. Lady Velour fourth, has had a very cosy trip, a gap of 3 lengths then to Barley Sugar, and she's followed up towards the quarter pole then by Decked Out, who's coming around the outside, and Queen Blossom is beginning to make, she's a Milky Way rather, making ground between horses. At the 8th pole, Sassy Little Lila just in front, Lady Velour getting up on her inside, then Stays in Vegas, and they're followed by She's a Milky Way, a 16th to go, and Sassy Little Lila. Lady Velour on the inside tries to get to her, and Decked Out flying on the outside. Photo very close between Sassy Little Lila and Decked Out. Lady Velour ahead back on the inside third, and fourth is close among the fast finishing Cheekaboo with Dream Archer, and there was another one back on the inside.
Decked Out, the offspring of Street Boss Kent DeSormo, wins the photo finish for his brother, returns $11 even. Sassy Little Lila finishes second. Lady Velour finishes third. The 5 to 2 favorite, Stays in Vegas, finishes seventh. And kicking off New Year's Day, what many of us thought would be Arrogate's prep for the Pegasus. Bob Baffert didn't want to run on the wet racetrack. He scratched Arrogate early in the morning. The San Pasquale.
Racing. Midnight Storm commences well. Prospect Park off okay. Accelerate likewise. And Dalmore in the 3 path. Midnight Storm is the leader. Dalmore's going up on the outside within a half length of him. Prospect Park is on the inside running third, attended closely by Accelerate. Field covered by only 3 lengths. At the 7/8 pole, and Midnight Storm finds the fence and a 1.5 length lead. Dalmore running second, followed by Prospect Park on the inside of Accelerate. Midnight Storm the leader, coming past the 3/4 pole by 1 length. In second position is Dalmore, whose 3-year-old half-brother contests the following race. Then a gap of 2 lengths to Accelerate, joining Prospect Park. So they're in 2 pairs at the 5/8 pole. Midnight Storm maintaining the lead by 3/4 length to Dalmore. 2.5 lengths to Prospect Park, racing on the inside of Accelerate, who's trying to put the Horonis Racing colours into the winner's circle for the 3rd race in succession this afternoon. Field covered by 4 lengths as the San Pasquale field heads into the far turn, led by the odds-on favourite Midnight Storm over Dalmore. 2 lengths away third, Accelerate around Prospect Park. 5/16 from the judges. Midnight Storm ahead in front. Dalmore pressing him a little more. 2.5 half lengths. Accelerate and Prospect Park drops out fourth and last. Inside the quarter pole to the top of the stretch, and Midnight Storm yet to get serious. Leads from Dalmore about a half length, and 3 lengths to Accelerate coming on well. Midnight Storm shaken up at the 8th pole, gets away a length and a quarter to Dalmore. Accelerate is still coming on, but Midnight Storm with a clear advantage at the 16th pole. Midnight Storm over Accelerate, who's finding the line well, but not well enough, and Midnight Storm has taken it by 2 lengths. Accelerate second, Dalmore ran third.
Phil D'Amato wins another one. Midnight Storm goes to the front, wins for Rafael Bejarano as the 3-5 favorite. The offspring of Pioneer of the Nile on a wet, fast racetrack returns $3.20. Accelerate finishes second. Dalmore finishes third. Take a quick break. When we come back, the Big A.
Want more rewards? How about this? During the month of January, all Capital Bets account holders earn an additional 2% cash back on combined wagers of $250 or more when wagering on Aqueduct or Gulfstream Park. Capital Bets account holders already earn the best cash rewards in New York State, but now's your chance to get back even more. Every Wednesday and Thursday through the month of January, receive an additional 2% cash back on combined exotic wagers. No points, no gift cards, actual cash from Capital OTB. Now that's more rewards. No matter where in the world you are, the excitement of wagering on horse racing is just a click away. CapitalOTB.com offers live streaming, past performances, race replays, our virtual tote board, analysis and selections from professional handicappers, and a simple, safe, and secure wagering platform. And best of all, you get track prices. Going on now, it's Bet 50, Get 50. Simply open a Capital Bets account, bet $50, and get $50 cash back. CapitalOTB.com. Log on today.
And the New York Racing Association returned from its holiday hiatus on the 29th. New York breds in the Damon Runyon.
And they're off, and Carradine with a good start, quickly out for the lead. Hall Anchor is also there to the outside, though, and now that one comes on to take over. Meanwhile, Mo Maverick is showing speed, too, so Mo Maverick now up for the lead, but Hall Anchor is keeping pace, and those two hit the first turn together. Macho Maya comes away third to the outside of Carradine, who's racing in fourth around the opening turn. Jamaica on the far outside is up into fifth. Voodoo Song is covered up well inside six. Malika seventh by 2. Tamiyafuki Story is the last of them all as they hit the backstretch run. 23-3 the opening quarter. So it is Hall Anchor heading up the backstretch, leading by 3/4 of a length. Mo Maverick is stalking the pace on the outside in second, a margin of 2 from there. Back to Jamaica on the outside, who's up into third now. Carradine broke on top, but has hustled along fifth and toward the inside, a break of 3 to Voodoo Song, who comes on to be fifth now. On the outside, Malika advancing up into sixth. Macho Maya's going the wrong way from seventh, and Tamiyafuki Story still at the back, but wide in eighth. On to the far turn, a half and 47-4. Hall Anchor still the leader by 1. Mo Maverick continues in pursuit, second midway round the far turn. Jamaica's not far behind in third, asked to pick it up now. Carradine is fourth and toward the rail. Voodoo Song and Malika, Tamiyafuki Story and Macho Maya at the quarter pole. Hall Anchor still the leader off the turn, trying to shake loose. Now the whip is out, opens up by 2, top of the stretch. Mo Maverick continues in earnest on the outside, a length behind in second. Carradine inside of Jamaica, third and fourth, 1 furlong to go. Hall Anchor turns back Mo Maverick and kicks away. Hall Anchor now clear by 3. Hall Anchor by 4. Mo Maverick back in second. Carradine is third. Here's the finish. It's Hall Anchor. Wire to wire, the winner by 4. Mo Maverick was second. Carradine was third. Jamaica was fourth.
Hall Anchor, overlooked in the wagering, goes to the front. The offspring of Bernardini over a muddy sealed racetrack for Kieran McLaughlin scores the 4.5 length victory, returning $29.20. Mo Maverick, second choice, finishes second. Carradine finishes third. The 8-5 favorite, Malika, beats 1 horse. The next day out, time for the fillies in the Eastview.
And they're off. 'Tis Now Smile from the outside and over-negotiate with Speed 2. These two hook up early. Messer Misfit comes away third, while in behind, and it's Breeze God Heart. And at the back early is Bonita Bianca, already about 9 or 10 lengths off the lead as the field moves into the clubhouse turn. And here is 'Tis Now Smile, who goes on to take over, opens up a length and a quarter. Over-negotiate is pulled back just a bit to settle in from second. Messer Misfit is there third, Breeze God Heart fourth, and still 6 lengths back to Bonita Bianca. The big favorites about 9 or 10 lengths off, getting a bit closer, though, as they move up the backstretch run. 23-3 was the opening quarter mile, just outside of 5 furlongs to go. Tiz Now Smiles shows the way, leads by 3/4 of a length. Over Negotiate tracking the pace from second. Messer Misfit is there, 2, 3 wide in third, and 4 wide is Breeze Godhard racing fourth. 5 lengths back. Bonita Bianca still at the back and still about 7 or 8 lengths off the lead. Trying to get going just a bit now as they move on to the far turn. 48-2 was the opening half mile. Tiz Now Smile feels a tap of the whip to maintain the lead with 3 furlongs to go. Over Negotiate in a full-out drive, seconded outside. Breeze Godhard 3 wide in third. Bonita Bianca's getting underway now and is rallying on the far outside up into fourth, but has to go very wide as they go by the quarter pole. Tiz Now Smiles off to turn in front, but Bonita Bianca with a blitz on the far turn is now second and is closing in on the outside and is now in front. Bonita Bianca, far behind earlier, has taken the lead with a furlong to go. Tiz Now Smiles battling on, but is second best with a 16th left. And it will be Bonita Bianca from last to first, opening up to win by 3, maybe 4 lengths in the end. Tiz Now Smiles second, Breeze Got Heart, and Over Negotiate.
Boy, Bonita Bianca, she looked in deep waters on the backstretch here, but she powers to victory. Rudy Rodriguez just beyond white hot. Irad Ortiz, they win by 5 1/4. The Offspring at Curlin returns $3 even. Tiz Now Smile finishes second. Breeze Got Heart finishes third. And wrapping up the first edition of Horses and Courses for 2017, 3-year-olds in the Jerome.
And the rough. Pretty even start to Koffel, maybe a half a step slow, nonetheless out looking for the lead. El Ariba is there to the outside. Win with Pride on the extreme outside is going to get stuck wide as they race into the clubhouse turn. Koffel out to set the pace rather easily. El Ariba on the outside is up into second. Win with Pride is now third. True Timber settles in toward the rail fourth. The Walk is fifth. Bonus Points and Everybody Loves Rudy is the last of them all. Moving for the backstretch run, Koffel keen up top, leads by 3/4 of a length with 6 furlongs to go. El Ariba's applying some pressure though through an opening quarter in a solid 23 1/5 seconds. So down the backstretch, Koffel with company from El Arib, just a half a length behind with 5 furlongs to go. A margin of 3 lengths back. Win with Pride is racing in the clear while third. True Timbers down inside fourth. Everybody Loves Rudy has moved up on the far outside, is fifth. It'll be wide to the far turn run. The Walk is right in the thick of it, and Bonus Points trails the field. Onto the far turn, the half in 48 seconds flat. Koffel trying to put away El Arib, who's under more pressure to maintain second as they round the far turn. And here's El Arib now coming after Koffel and taking the lead with 3 furlongs to go. So El Arib is now the leader. Koffel's back into second. Now 2 lengths behind. Now 3 lengths behind. Win with Pride is racing in third. And True Timber comes through toward the inside fourth. Everybody Loves Rudy is under pressure on the wide outside in fifth as they turn for home. But they are all far behind El Arib. El Arib heading for the 8th pole, clear by 9, maybe 10 lengths. Bonus Points comes on to be second. Win with Pride on the outside and True Timber, but they're inside the final furlong, and it's all El Arib. El Arib put away Koffel and everybody else and romps in the Jerome. Wins it by 10 lengths on the wire. Bonus Points was second, True Timber was third, and Win with Pride was fourth.
Koffel, even money on the board over a money-sealed racetrack. I guess we'll see him sprinting henceforth, but El Arib, who was sprinting, wins by 11 1/4 lengths over a muddy-sealed racetrack. And when you have Danzig and AP Indy as grandsires, not hard to imagine the moisture helped. They win. Trevor McCarthy aboard the easy victory, returns $7.60. Bonus Points finishes second. True Timber finishes third. The favorite ends up running last. Well, that wraps up this week's edition of HNC, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your stakes action from around the country and join us next time for Horses and Courses.